Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome back to witness the streaming day number 6 of Elysian Fields, the Minecraft survival adventure. Also, equally warm welcome to all new subscribers of the channel. Once more, I've tried something new today, and for this time around, this means that I actually created the live stream into existence around 24 hours before the actual start of the live stream. I have done this in the hopes of getting more people to actually join the adventure live, as so far my live streams haven't exactly been very crowded yet. So it'll be interesting to see what the outcome is this time around. For the same reasons, I also decided to try Monday this time as the streaming day. As to what comes to the adventure itself, today we're definitely going to be making all the temple buildings closer to their completion and mine some more of that diorite we found so much of the last time. Apart from that, I believe we'll just have to see what happens. Okay, let's go. And by the way, I did fix that little building mishap that we had with the construction of this building that came to my attention the last time. So as promised, I fixed it right after the last stream, so we won't have to use time of the actual streaming time for the fixing of it. So it's fixed now, and we may continue right from where we left off. I'm just gonna have to check what exactly the situation was with smelting of cobblestone for the time being. Got some more. Concerning the copper doors, before this live stream, I did do some research on the matter, and to the best of my understanding, it would appear that copper doors basically work much the same way as the wooden doors do. And no, sound is adjusted. It was very loud at my end. So the copper doors work much like the wooden ones do, which basically means that you can open it by hand, which then again means it's not exactly piglin safe for that panic room we built quickly off in the nether. So I think I'll just gonna make use of the iron door systems instead to make it safe. Okay, so we could start by having this one closer to its completion. As you could also probably tell out of the thumbnail in this live stream and on the one preceding it, lately I've also got acquainted with Blockbench and the pretty cool features it offers to have this kind of Minecraft themed stuff created for the thumbnails. In all honesty, I do think that the thumbnail created for this video might just actually be the best one I've created yet. Yet of course I do think I still have much to learn. Another rain. Considering as much as we've had that lately, I can say with a fairly good conscience that I saw that coming. Meanwhile that we got more stone smelted, I could have some more stairs to ease the access down here. But what time of the day it is, I can't tell. Well, it's not nighttime yet, that's for sure. Let's take this along with me just in case. Wouldn't want to be surprised by the monsters again when going back up there. Wow, we got pretty far down already. And while waiting for the night to come and to sleep it away, I might just dig a little further down. I should certainly like to also reach that bedrock level to find more diamonds. This seems slightly threatening, and I wouldn't want to lose the golden boots due to being surprised down here, so I'm not going to risk that. I'm gonna have to think what to do about that. Oops. Those bees really seem to like these temple buildings. Look at that. Is the kind of appearance I haven't seen before. I have heard that they've introduced some new kind of baby mobs. And this this must be it for the chicken. That's pretty cool. I must say that in the midst of all this, during the last few days, I've been experiencing a lot of confusion, a couple of things related to content creation here on YouTube. Firstly, I am finding it very puzzling as to what kind of logic exactly the algorithm follows with pushing or not pushing some shorts at all. I mean, I do realize that it does make some kind of use of a so-called testing phase of the content where the video is first being shown to a small audience and then pushed forward based on the reactions or engagement of the small initial audience. What I'm talking about now is something that I would describe as being completely outside of this kind of proportions. Now, taking into consideration that, as also mentioned during my last live stream videos, videos falling out of the playlist of Shaken Not Stirred have been among my most viewed shorts. I thought that making another shorts creation within this playlist following the same kind of formula might very likely be a great success. Well, I must say that I was dead wrong, and to this day I'm still very confused as to why that was. It is also very regrettable, as I put a relatively large amount of effort into creating it. What I find most confusing of the whole matter, however, is the way that YouTube seemed to simply stop pushing it. And by this, I don't mean that it stopped pushing it at 1,000 views or 500 views or even 100 views, but that it stopped pushing it at a little over 30 views. That's right. 30 views. I think that's just ridiculous considering that so far the worst case scenarios that I would have before this would be that one video would stop at 134 views, which was quite understandable with it just having got 2 likes in total, and another decent video which got just 6 likes. But even the video with 6 likes was pushed as much as that it had a total of over 1,000 views nonetheless. And furthermore, even when checking the analytics side of things, I would discover that the swipe away rate on the newest video was not bigger but actually smaller than on another shorts clip, which got about 1,000 views more than it did. So I am extremely confused for the moment as to why the recent, and in my opinion pretty decent, shorts video I made was pushed by YouTube by just around 30 times or so before the views basically died. If some of you have a good answer to this, please do let me know. I must say that I find this kind of results very discouraging, all in all. Wow. There's truly lots of diorite to be found down here. I'm just gonna check up on the local time of the day, as it flies so fast here in the overworld of Minecraft. I'm just gonna store the diorite for now. As I will mainly be using that for the next build after these temple buildings, as it will be a significantly bigger building. Alright, I didn't have more stone. Yet, that is. So another thing I've been experiencing a lot of confusion on lately has to do with certain copyright claims related to the kind of tracks that have been issued on a well-known platform as basically copyright free to use for all intents and purposes. Well, basically what happened is that I'd used one such track as background music on one of my live streams here. And the track itself was available on a well-known platform and clearly available under such a license that its use was supposed to be completely copyright-free. A little later, I would receive what seemed like some kind of an automated copyright claim made regarding the music track used in the video. Now, earlier, these have been simple enough to tackle by simply disputing the copyright claim and presenting the license under which the aforementioned music track has been used. But for this time around, however, and to my great surprise, the dispute was rejected. And so as a result of this, I would contact the author of the track on the issue and find out that eventually the copyright status of the track uploaded to this platform that's supposed to be 100% copyright free by him was in the end a little questionable, to say the least. In other words, he was apparently not the only owner of the copyrights of the track. And so, being so, it is my understanding that by providing the track on the platform, he has actually infringed their terms of use, basically. And doing a little further investigation of the matter, I would also find that this kind of conduct by the authors is apparently pretty common for this platform, and therefore, in the future, I will give much consideration as to whether that platform's content is worth using at all, as the actual copyright status of some of the music available on it seems rather questionable. In the end, I removed the song from the background of the live stream completely, as I didn't find it worthwhile to make a dispute on the matter and risk a copyright strike on my behalf because of it. I would really love to also hear about your experiences with using different platforms offering copyright-free content for YouTube creations. It would be really interesting for me to know if some of you guys have also been through similar experiences. Okay, I guess we could craft that iron door now to secure the little panic room in the nether, and maybe also make some according equipment to make it safe. Maybe cover the panic room's floor with oak buttons, just to keep mobs from spawning directly in that. I should like to make it a completely safe area to enter from the overworld side. And a pressure plate for the inside side of the door to open it with ease. Okay, might just as well work it now. Okay. That was surprising. This is not good. I don't think that's very good. It's gone to... I'm gonna risk hitting it. Maybe just try and find a way of letting it go. There. Okay, so I believe this was the direction we would head for the little tunnel I built, yes. Because we got a large opening on the other side. If we were to make the entrance door on this side, it will be very prone to ghast attacks from the other side. So I might not want to do that. Okay. Now that we got a good start of a tunnel underway, I might just mine some more down. And what I do like to do in the nether, of course, is to reach Y level 15, with it being the optimal one for locating netherite. As I once heard another YouTube creator proclaiming so eloquently, diamonds are for peasants. Okay, I think I'm even gonna secure the upper side of this chamber, just to be sure we don't have any nasty surprises in here. And the hoglins or ghasts flying right above the portal or anything like that. Okay. Oh, we got ourselves a really nice chamber. I just like to change the direction of the portal for more convenient access. We could certainly use a crafting table in here. Up some more oak buttons. Perhaps this would be a good time to check what time of the day we're living in the overworld. To not crash in here during the nighttime again. Okay, that's close enough to nighttime. And so all in all, it has been half an hour of streaming now again, and it doesn't really seem to be too crowded this time either. So I think we're just gonna call it another streaming day at this point. So once more, as usual, if you enjoy this video and this kind of content, please do like it and subscribe to the channel. It is by far the ultimately best way to keep yourself up to date on it and to ensure that I will be creating more of this kind of content available for you. Also, please comment on what you'd like to see me build, do, or talk about in the following videos. See you around.